Welcome back to Outriders. In this video I just want to talk to you guys briefly, not going to be too long, maybe a few minutes or so, but it's about the latest patch they released that was supposed to sort out the inventory wipe bug. I'm not saying that it's been made any worse or anything, not that anyway. I don't know at the moment, I'm still waiting to, if I hear reports or something from players saying that it's happened again. But the one thing they have messed up with this patch, because again, with their patch they have messed stuff up. I released an angry rant and I kicked off, got very angry because they are not restoring people's stuff. They have done a patch to try and stop the inventory wipe, and then they've said they're going to check it over the weekend, then next week they'll get back to us, and if it's not been too much of a problem, then they'll try and figure out the restoration process. I want to clear it up because a lot of people haven't understood me with this, and they've gone, oh yeah, but why wouldn't they do the fix first and then restore? What they should have done is done the restoration process. They should have given players their stuff back. They should have put the problem from top priority to emergency, and they should have kept an eye on it over the course of the next 24 hours or something, so that they could do emergency patches if people get wiped again. The reason I say that is because there has been a big problem and a lot of people have had their inventories wiped. They've done preventative measures through their back-end systems, and they've tried doing a patch to stop the issue. You're going to have better testing, restoring players' stuff and seeing if it happens again, rather than the people that haven't experienced the problem testing to see if it happens to them. It's never happened to them before, it's possibly not going to happen. Whereas players that have had it happen before, there's a much bigger chance of it happening again. But that's not my issue, that's just to clear up the comments that I've had on that rant. My issue is now I'm seeing comment after comment saying that even with characters that have not been wiped, players can no longer log into the servers. Every time they try, I've seen people saying they've not been able to for 20 minutes of non-stop trying. People haven't been able to at all since the patch was released. They have somehow, I don't know what platform it is, I've got a feeling it's PlayStation, because I haven't personally had an issue. I've not heard too many people on Xbox have an issue with signing in. I know before the patch there were a lot of issues on PlayStation with people not being able to sign in for maybe 5-10 minutes or something. It just took forever, and it sat on, after authenticating, it sat on signing in for a long time. But now I'm having reports of people not being able to sign in at all after the patch, and I have played the game since. It seems to be fine for me, but I'm one person, I can only speak for myself with the experience. So if you are experiencing not being able to sign in at all and play the game, can you please let me know in the comments the platform it's happening on? Because I can then go and pass it on to the developers, even though they probably won't ever listen to me because of my ranting. I'm probably muted on their Twitter, and I don't know if they ever watch the videos or not. But if I find out which platform's being affected the worst, at least I can try by putting a comment on their thread from their tweet about the patch and saying, look, a lot of people on this platform are experiencing this issue. So if you guys can let me know in the comments, I'd appreciate it. And hopefully at some point they pull themselves together, they actually fix the inventory wipe properly, they restore the players that have had the whole thing mess up for them, and they get their servers in shape. Because going P2P, peer-to-peer, instead of dedicated was a really bad choice. They tested dedicated servers and they said that it wasn't very good on the cost front, so basically they couldn't afford dedicated servers. But now they've had everyone's money, they should be able to buy some dedicated servers, or you would at least think that's the case. And it's not just People Can Fly at fault for this, it's also Square Enix. They're the ones that publish the game. Both People Can Fly and Square Enix's reputation is out of the window, especially with Square Enix bouncing off bad releases. Avengers, literally next release, Outriders. But yeah, we're going to wrap up the video there. This one was just to talk about basically clearing up the fact that what I said in my rant does make sense. The people that were affected have a better chance of being affected again, rather than those that never experienced it. But obviously, it's all opinion. I base my rants and my videos on my opinion, not just my experience though. I try and gather feedback from the community and implement that into videos as well. But yeah, it was about that. It was about the sign-in issues. So if you have been affected, you can't sign in, can you let me know what platform? And I'll try and pass it on through their Twitter, and we'll see if anything can happen with a patch for that, because they said they were onto it and they haven't done anything with the patch besides the supposed fix for the inventory wipe. They haven't mentioned the servers yet, and there's been a lot of issues reported. But that's going to do it for the video. I will see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it.